Welcome to this episode. As earlier said, we are going to treat definite integrals. Alright, so definite integrals. And why do we call this one definite integral? It's because we are going to get a definite value after integrating it. That is why it is called a definite integral. Now, it has a lower and upper bounds. It has a limit, the one at the down and then the one at the upper, which is making it to be definite. Alright, so let's see. What does it tell us? When you have a definite integral, like from a to b, which are the bounds, okay, from a to b of the function f of x dx, it will be the integral of capital F of x or of b a, which is equal to f of b minus capital F of a. Now, what are all these? It means that the capital F means you've integrated the function, okay? So when you integrate the function, that is when you represent it with the capital F. Now you are going to evaluate it at a and b, meaning that this is the upper bound and this is the lower bound. We are going to subtract the lower from the upper, okay? We are going to take typical examples and you know how to integrate functions functions that are with the definite integrals. Now, this is just a further explanation of it. This is the upper bound minus the lower bound. Now, after integrating it, we are going to get x in the function. So wherever you see x, you replace it to the upper bound minus, you substitute x with the value a into it. Now let's take a typical example. Okay, so you can see the lower and upper bounds of each. Okay, so this is the formula. So let's see, let's pick the first question. Okay, evaluate this. The lower limit is 2 and the upper limit is 3. So what do we have? We have to integrate the function first. Okay, so integrating the function first is this, which is the capital F of x. So when we integrate this, what are we going to have? We are going to get, let's say, 2x cubed plus 4x plus 2 dx, right? That's the question. So let's integrate this. What are you going to have? This is going to be 2x to the power 4 all on 4 plus 4x to the power 2 all on 2 plus 2x. This is going to be, yes, all evaluated at 3 and 2, right? Now mind you, this one you will not bring the constant c because the constants cancel out. You are now going to get a definite value. All right, so let's see. This takes this, meaning 2 here, 1, so 1 on 2 x to the power 4 plus 2, this is 2 x squared plus 2 x, right? Evaluated at 3, 2. Okay, now let's see. Wherever we see x, we represent it with 3 first, which is this one, f of b, capital F of b. So what do we have? Have 3 to the power 4 plus 2. This is 3 to the power 2 plus 2, 3, right? Minus, okay, let's separate it so that the signs will not come and confuse us at the end. So now let's bring the lower limit, which is 2. This is going to be half 2 to the power 4 plus 2 to the power 2 plus 2, right? Okay, so let's see. This is going to be half 3 to the power 4 plus 2. 3 to the power 2 is what? 9 plus 2 times 3 is 6, right? Minus, now what do we have here? We are going to have 2 to the power 4 is what? 2 to the power 4 is 16. So this is going to be 16 plus 2 squared is 4 times 2, which is what? 8 plus 4. Okay, so we are going. Now we can break this one down. So we've noticed that here it's supposed to be 3, not 2. So we bring our 3 back. Alright, so what do we have? 3 to the power 4 is what? 81. So this is going to be 81 over 2 plus 2 times 9 is 18 plus 6. All minus this, cancel this 8. 8 plus 8, 16 plus 4, 20, right? So what do you have? 18 plus 6 is going to be, what do we have? We have a 81 on 2 plus this is 24 minus 20. When you evaluate everything, you are going to get 89 on 2. So that's it. That's a definite value when you integrate this function. Okay, so now let's take the second question. So this is our second question. Let's see how we integrate this one. Okay, so now we are going to find the definite value, and we know that the first thing we have to do is to integrate the function, right? So integrating this, what do we have? We have 4x to the power 3 plus 1, which is 4, all divided by 4, plus 2x to the power this 1 plus 1, 2, all divided by 2, minus 3, x to the power 0, so 0 plus 1 is 1, which is x to the power 1, all on 1, right? Evaluated at what? 0, 2, right? All right, so let's see. What do we now have? We know that this will cancel this, leaving us x to the power 4 plus this, also take away this, leaving us x to the power 2 minus 3x, right? Evaluated at this. Okay, now you're almost done. Let's see. What we now have is that, okay, let's bring this. What we now have is that we have to substitute 2 into it first, which is going to be 2 to the power 4 plus 2 squared minus 3, 2, right? This is the upper limit minus the lower limit. So this is going to be what? 0 to the power 4 plus 0 squared minus 0, which is times 3. Okay. Now we know that, okay, let me rewrite this well, which is going to be 3, 0. This, there are two things here. One, student normally confuse this. They'll bring this one first before this one. And what you have is your answer will be negative. Okay, when you bring the lower limit before the upper limit, you are going to get a negative result. Okay, now we bring, okay, we'll deal with that in the next video or in the next session. And this one too, you know that 0 is, we are substituting 0 into it, and all of the values over here are carrying the x, the value of x, and 0 is going to make everything 0. So this is very simple. Now what do you have? 2 to the power 4 is 16 plus 4 minus 6, right? All minus what? 0. So these are set as to an easy track. What do we now have? This 6 minus 16 is 10 plus 4, which is what? 14. Your final answer. As simple as that.